If you haven't seen part 1 yet, I will link it down in the description box below. But without further ado, let's begin. We'll be continuing off where we left off. So, our first quote of today is "Ignorance is bliss." Yeah. Our second quote: "I don't know what my future holds, but I do know who holds my future," by Tim Tebow. Yeah, that one hit hard. Next quote. Okay, "Don't stress about something you can't control," by my dad. Never stress about something you can't control because, it's a part of life, you gotta live it, I guess. Next quote. "My high school education is made up of Google and Apple Music." It seems about right. Our next quote. My Alexa went off, I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute that. Okay, our next quote. "You don't have to be sorry for leaving and growing up," by Harry Styles. Yeah, man. That one's deep. Okay, next quote. "All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream," by Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah. Alright, our next quote is "World Cup." "Did you know that Argentina won the World Cup? Well, if you are living under a rock, now you know." Our next quote. "Even though you're fed up, you gotta keep your head up," by Tupac Shakur. All you kings and queens out there, you better keep your head high in all these difficult situations. Cause once you do, I promise to you, it will go faster and you can conquer whatever you're going through. I promise to you. It's amazing. Okay, next quote. "Not all goodbyes are sad, so goodbye." Yeah, man, it's crazy. Next quote. "Start doing what you want only," by SZA. You gotta chase your dreams, man. Gotta do what you gotta do. Once you start earlier, the better it is, because then the outcome will come earlier. Better to do it earlier than do it later. Okay, "I'm a star. How could I not shine?" You watching this video, you're a star. Me, I'm also a star. Everyone's a star on their own way, and everyone shines. Okay, I love that one. I really do. Next quote. "I'm a weirdo," by Radiohead. Everyone's a weirdo at some point. Next quote. "Everything that is or was began with a dream. Dream a better dream and work to make it real." This is actually from a friend of mine, and I really like this one. You gotta hustle to make your dreams come reality. Our next quote. We have "It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me." Why? We all are the problem at this point. Next quote. "The Force will be with you always," by Obi-Wan Kenobi. Star Wars reference. Our next quote. "Comparison is the thief of joy, because if you compare yourself to others, you will never truly be happy." So, in other words, you are the best version of yourself, right? Because you're the only person of you that exists, and I'm the person of me I'm the only me that exists, and you're the only you that exists. So if you compare yourself with somebody else, it doesn't really make sense because they're entirely different. So why would you compare yourself with someone that's different from you, Because they're not you, They're not like a better version of you, so just really don't, let that get to you. Next quote. "Dreams are free, the hustle is sold separately." Exactly, man. You gotta hustle to make your dreams come reality. "Thank God for Control-C and Control-V." Yup. Next quote. "Sometimes you miss the memories, not the person." Wow, that one is deep. Wow, that one is crazy. Yeah. Okay, next quote. "To better yourself, you must master yourself. I promise to you, once you master yourself, and once you like get like, you know, once you have the power to your own body, because believe it or not, not everybody does, but once you do, you can do whatever you want as long as you put your mind into it. You can master anything that comes in your way. I love that one. Sometimes you miss the memories. Oh, I already read that one. Yeah, I already read that one. Okay, next quote. We indeed whipped it till we flipped it. Seems about right. Next quote. The first rule of truly living. Do not think you are the do not do the thing that you are most afraid of, by Rebecca Michelson. Sorry, I misread that one. Okay, next page. This one's also from a friend of mine, and it's a Star Wars reference. In a galaxy far, far away. Dun 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 dun. Our next quote. I needed a room full of mirrors so I can be surrounded by winners, by ye. Everyone's a winner in their own ways, so I love this one. Our next quote. My mind is like a web browser. 19 tabs are open, 3 are frozen, and I have no idea where the music is coming from. Seems about right. Speaking of web browsers, you ever like do an assignment and then like you try to like close out like individual tabs because like you're done? It's the best feeling ever. It's amazing. Next quote. To live life, you need problems. If you get what you want the minute you want it, then what's the point of living? By Jake the dog. I like this one because to me this means that like everything like when you work for it, like you appreciate it more because like you worked for it. So like, you know, if you work for something, I think like us humans would appreciate something more that we worked for than if we were just to get it like instantly. That's just me. But it can mean something entirely different to somebody else. Next quote we have. What happened to High School Musical? High school is nothing like High School Musical. They lied to us. Next quote. Stop trying to control everything and just let go. Not everything can be controlled, you guys. So if you can't control something, just let it go, man. Like, it's really not worth controlling if like it's like you can't control something at all. Okay, well, this one's the same quote, and it's like on the same page too. But it says, I need a room full of mirrors so I can be surrounded by winners, by ye. Yeah, it's funny how both of these people put the same quote and they're on the same page. It's crazy. Next quote. Every day is a party. Don't let no one tell you different. Cherish every day, okay? Every day is a party, okay? You gotta cherish every single moment in your life. It's amazing if you do that, trust me. And then you're gonna look back into it. If you cherish, like, not, like a lot of people, like, they take photos of, like, big parties, but if you take some photos of, like, something random at the most randomest times, when you look back into it, it will hit the hardest. So, just letting you know, just take photos of like literally everything random in your day, and then I promise you your future self would thank you for that. Next quote. Okay, I am always in sicko mode. Yeah, seems about right. Okay, next quote. They just be letting anyone graduate high school these days. Yeah. Okay, next quote. Don't know where you'll land when you fly, by Harry Styles. Yeah. Hold on, let me switch hands because this microphone's heavy and this hand's getting tired. I don't want to be too loud. There we go. Okay. Next quote. The life you live is more important than the words you speak, by Malcolm James McCormick. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I had to clear my throat, I'm sorry. Anyways, next quote. Take the moment and taste it. You've got no reason to be afraid, by Taylor Swift. I love this one, that one's amazing. Next quote. If no one comes from the future to stop you from doing it, then how bad of a decision can it really be? So it's like you regret something that you don't do, but you end up regretting Okay, next quote. If no one, oh, I already read that one. Okay, welcome and goodbye by Dream Ivory. Some of these are just hitting different, man. I'm sorry. Our next quote. In the same boat, our waters are just different by Lukey. Yeah, man. Our waters are always different. Everyone has their own taste of something else. Our next quote. You probably thought I was going to have a quote. I really did, man. And you did put one. That's funny. Okay, our next quote. Your future is only as good as the work you put into it. The more work you put towards your future, the better the outcome would be. I love that one. Okay, kill the urge to be chosen. Choose yourself. Always put yourself before everybody else, kings and queens. Next quote. Always remember that somebody will learn to be a better person by watching you, and they will also be able to inspire others as well. I like this one. I like this one a lot. That one's amazing. Okay, so this quote is also from a friend of mine. It says, "Our fate lives within us. You only have to be brave enough to see it." Yeah. Okay, next quote. Anything in life worth doing is worth overdoing. Moderation is for cowards. Wow. Stay hard. Inspirational but also funny. I love this one. Y'all kings and queens out there, you better stay hard, man. Stay hard. Next quote. Sonder is the realization that every individual passerby has their own life as vivid and complex as yours, by Christopher Brentwood. Yeah. Next quote. I gotta say, I'm having the time of my life being depressed, by Mr. Peanut Butter. I don't know what to say to that one. I really don't. I have no words for that. Next quote. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say to that. Wow. Okay, next quote. I'm sorry, guys. If he can't break bread, he fake. I had one more bug on my plate. It was me and bro. He was in the store. Both us got a 50-cent cake by L.A. Compone. By L.A. Compone. Next quote. Live life with a wide open throttle. You gotta let all opportunities open and also live life to the fullest. I love that one. Okay, next quote. The only reason most of us are still here is because we were required to be here. Seems about right. This one's also from a friend of mine. It says, if I lose it all outside the wall, live to die another day. Yeah. This next quote is also from a friend of mine. Both of them are together, which is crazy. It says, you don't burn out from going too fast, you burn out from going too slow and getting bored, by Cliff Burton. Yeah. So, if you're bored, then that's when you start feeling burned out, because once you're on full speed, you're gonna be like, wow, this is crazy, and you just want more and more and more. It is crazy. So this quote, I like this quote because it's related to me, or it's to me technically. What it says, beware of the bless your soul guy. Okay, let me tell you the story. The reason why a lot of people they put they're saying bless your soul, especially me, is because in my school I used to say bless your soul to literally everyone who sneezed. Oh, you sneezed, I'm not gonna say bless you, I'm gonna say bless your soul. So, the fact that someone put that, that's crazy. Y'all better beware of me, because I'm the bless your soul guy. That's funny. Next quote. I'm not here to see if I can. It's because that I can. It's because that I can that I'm here. Yeah, I love that one. Our next quote. So much to discover. Please don't stop me now. There's so much to discover, man. So, like, don't let anyone stop you from discovering, man. You gotta keep that going. Our next quote. He who wishes to be obeyed must know how to command by, I can't pronounce this name, Niccolò Machiavelli. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing this wrong. I can't pronounce names for the love of God, I'm sorry. Next quote. I don't make mistakes, I date them. All your mistakes, you better date them, because once you do it, then you can use those mistakes as, like a lesson. Yeah, I love that one. Okay, next quote. Just because you're trash doesn't mean you can't do great things. It's called garbage can, not garbage cannot. Yeah, man. So what, like, even if you think you are trash, you can still do it. There's really no shame in that, man. I love that. Okay. The truth is, among boov, I don't fit in. I fit out by the boov. Boov, I'm pretty sure it's the movie called Home, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, next quote. Rags never stabbed my back. I think Rags is like a student at my school, so I think yeah. But, hey, you don't know. You don't know what type of Rags this is. Okay, next quote. May the flowers remind us why the rain was so necessary. Yeah. I love that one. Next quote. In a society that has destroyed all adventure, the only adventure left is to destroy said society. Wow, that one's hit different, man. That one was crazy. Next quote. In this world, you either crank up Soulja boy, or it cranks you by Soulja boy. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. Some of these I don't even know what it means, to be honest. Okay, next quote. Our next quote is, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams, by Eleanor Roosevelt. Yeah, man. If you believe in your dreams, then the future will be the most amazing future ever. Next quote. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory, by Dr. Seuss. Cherish every single moment possible, man. Cherish everything, man. You gotta cherish every moment in your life, even like the ones that are like not major. Next quote. Do not pray for easy lives. Pray to be stronger, man. Do not pray to Do not pray for tasks equal to your powers. Pray for powers equal to your tasks. I love that one. That one's amazing. Next quote. The greatness of a man is not how much wealth he acquires, but his integrity and ability to affect those around him positively, by Bob Merrily. I love this one, man. That one's amazing too. I love you, man, for that quote. Okay, next quote. No flowers without rain. It's just like this quote I just read, where it's like, may the flowers remind us why the rain was so necessary. Similar to that one. Okay, this one's also from a friend of mine. It says, it only took me one speeding ticket to get here. Seems about right. Okay, next quote. You can catch flies with honey, but you catch more honeys being fly. What? That's funny. Next quote. A wise man once told me, family doesn't end in blood, but it doesn't start there either, by Ian Winchester in Supernatural. Okay, next quote. Don't wait for others and do what makes you happy. Stop waiting and continue, or start doing the thing that you want to do that makes you happy, man. I love this one. Next quote. Been talking about the ways things change. Yeah, man. Things change a lot, man. man. It's crazy. Next quote. You can always retake a class. You can never relive a party. Every day is a party, like it said it, like one of my friends said in a previous quote. So treat every day as a party, man. I love that one. Next quote. Life is just something you gotta find out by yourself, even if you're alone. Yeah, man. You gotta figure out life by yourself, even if you have a. Hold on. Excuse me. But even if you have a partner or like someone to work with, and even if you're alone, you gotta figure out life by yourself, man. And it's crazy to think about because like the future is dependent on like you, which is crazy. Okay, but everyone can do it, I promise. Our next quote is be best. Exactly, man, that's just it. Be best, man. Next quote. Okay, I'm a senior, but I stay fresh, man. And you look amazing, man. Next quote. Good night, streaks. Fire emoji. Good night, guys. That one's funny. Next quote. Your focus determines your reality. If you focus on your goals, your reality will become so much better. It's amazing. It's crazy too. Okay, next quote. Like, stop procrastinating, mate. Exactly, man. Stop procrastinating and get that stuff done immediately. Stop watching this video. Click off this video right now and do the things that you have to get done right now. Okay. Next quote. Okay, there's a world away that's waiting for me by Grant Perez in absence of you. Okay, next quote. I want to thank Google, Wikipedia, and whoever invented copy and paste. Thank you. I love that one. A lot of people used Google, which is crazy. This next quote is from a friend of mine. It says, "No regrets, no left unsaid" by Cody Johnson. Cody Johnson, the music artist. Yep, that's amazing. Next quote. Look to God through it all, and life won't be terrible. Yeah. I love that one. That one's amazing. The more you know of your history, the more liberated you are. Wow, that one's deep. That one's crazy. Next quote. I ain't worried about the next chapter because I know the author. You are the author of your next chapter, so I don't really need to worry about anything. I love that one. Okay, next quote. We can't change what's done. We can only move on. Hold on, guys. Let me meet you guys again. Okay. Yeah, so anything in the past you can't really like change, so like you gotta let that go, man. It's not worth time, just waiting. Our next quote. Enjoy the sun, soak it up, don't spend the rest of your life hiding and being inside. If you go outside once in a while, your life will be amazing, trust me. If you go outside once in a while, it actually, relieves you mentally. It's crazy. Mentally, it's actually good for you. Next quote. We're all small and stupid by Evelyn Wang. By everything, everywhere, all at once. Seems about right. Okay, next quote. Be the hater you wish to see I read that wrong. Be the hater you wish to see in the world. Yeah. Next quote. I definitely lived, laughed, and loved this year. I did too. My last year of high school, I enjoyed it. Okay, next quote, next page. Okay, what determines a person's character is how we take our mistakes and turn them into lessons rather than excuses by Colin Hoover. Yeah, I love that one. Okay, next quote. Wow. Okay, so this one says The Office, Season 5, Episode 12, The Duel, timestamp 11 minutes and 39 seconds. I can't watch The Office because it's no longer on Netflix and I never really watched it anyways, so someone has to tell me what it says. Our next quote: I've been a fool, but it's cool that what human beings do. Keep your eyes to the sky, never glued to your shoes. I love that one. I love that one, man. That one's amazing. Next quote: Never put off till tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow just as well. Exactly, man. Do something immediately and don't wait until tomorrow. Next quote. This is also from a friend of mine. I Am God by Morgan Freeman. So I think it's just like you're your own person. I think that's what it's trying to say. Let me switch hands because this microphone's heavy and this hand's getting tired. It's crazy. Next quote: With God, all things are possible. Bible verse, Matthew 19:26. Yeah. I'm usually not one for speeches, so goodbye by Ron Sonnen. Or Sonson. Sorry guys, I'm bad with names. Next quote. This one's also a timestamp from The Office in season 4, episode 1. Timestamps 8 minutes 45 seconds to 9 minutes and 15 seconds. Next quote: Being weird and annoying is what I do best. Same. Everyone is weird and that's what they're like, that's what's best about them. It's funny. I love that. Next quote: I stare in the mirror as I try to remember who I am and not the person I am, by Katniss Everdeen. Yeah, I love that one. Next quote: Don't live somebody else's dream, find your own. Live your own dream, man, and I promise to you, you will live the best amazing life. Okay, it's amazing. Okay, next quote: Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory, by Dr. Seuss. Yeah, I think I read this one previously, but cherish everything in your moment, like literally everything, including you watching this video. Cherish this moment because you won't not be in this moment ever again in your life. Next quote: Safe to say, after me, you peaked, by Steve Lacy. Yup. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Exactly, man. Why are you hating on me just because I look amazing? Next quote: You know who else graduated high school? My mom. Exactly, man. Your mom graduated high school and now you too. That's amazing. I love that. Next quote: I still don't know if mayonnaise is an instrument, by Patrick from SpongeBob. Is mayonnaise an instrument? No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. This one's from a friend of mine. It says, even in the material world, you'll find that if you look for the light, you can often find it. But if you look in the dark, that is all you will ever see, by Uncle Ira. Okay, next quote. This one says, One cannot be brave who has no fear, by Marissa Meyer. I love these ones. These ones are amazing. Okay, next quote. There's no hurry. We shall get there someday, by Winnie the Pooh. Exactly, man. There's really no hurry about anything. You'll get there eventually. Just take it slow. Next quote. You may not end up where you thought you were going, but you will end up where you were meant to be. Yeah, even if you want to chase your goals, it will happen, but it won't it wouldn't be like what you expect, if that makes sense. Like, you might chase your goals, but it might be different than you expected. So, not everything is like reality, if that makes sense. Next quote. Life goes on, days get brighter. Yeah, I love that one. Next quote. We're not who we used to be, by HS. I think HS means high school, if I'm not mistaken. Or in this quote at least, but maybe HS is like somebody completely different. Next quote. I was indispensable. I kept them out of jail. I did the work for them. Fact is, my friends couldn't have done it without me. Seems about right. Next quote. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all. Some of these are listed like quotes that hit hard, which is crazy. Wow. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, next quote. A dream is only a dream until you decide to make it real. By Harry Styles. You gotta hustle for your dreams, man. If you wanna make your dreams become reality, you better hustle for them. Next quote. Sometimes to get to the rainbow, you have to go through the rain. By Mr. Shanklin. Mr. Shanklin, I think, is a teacher at my school. Okay, next quote. The only person that can beat me is me. Yup, the only person that can beat you is yourself. Okay, I love that. Next quote. People change and things go wrong, but just remember, life goes on. By Mac Miller. Yeah. Next quote. They say you are what you eat, but I don't remember eating a goat. Are you telling yourself you're not the greatest of all time? Why are you telling yourself that? Next quote. I'm the gatekeeper of my own destiny, and I will have my glory day in the hot sun. Yeah. Next quote. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. Next quote. Let your smile change the world, but don't let the world change your smile. Exactly, man. Don't let anything else change your smile, man. Because the world out there will try to change your smile, but at least you're still smiling for who you are. I love that. Okay, next quote. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why today is called the present. By Master Oogway in Kung Fu Panda. Next quote. I finally rest and watch the sun rise on a grateful universe. By Thanos. Yeah. Next quote. Even when I win, even if I can't speak, even when I lose, I win. Make sure you count all failures as like you being closer and closer to success. I love that. Next quote. Whip it till you flip it. Yeah. Even with my clumsiness, I haven't broken a bone yet. I am very clumsy, and I'm surprised I haven't even broken a bone yet. Okay, next quote. Okay, you can't go through life not trying to get hurt. By Archie. Yeah, I love that one. Next quote. Graduator, I hardly know her. Exactly, man. I don't even know who this graduator is. Next quote. The Lord stood at my side and gave me strength. By Bible verse Timothy 4:17. Next quote. Thank you for the people who made my world a better place. And remember, what does not kill you makes you stronger. Exactly, man. I love that. I feel like most of my reaction to the same thing because I don't know how to react to it. I'm just being honest. So I'm just saying, wow, that's amazing, or wow, that hit deep, because I really don't know how to react to these. Next quote. Like that beautiful moment, I always want to be the best. By Magic Shop. Yeah. Next quote. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. By Ketros in God of War. Yeah, the Matrix can be like different for so many people. Next quote. Cause there were pages turned with the bridges burned. Everything you lose is a step you take. By Taylor Swift. Yeah. Next quote. I didn't learn much, but at least I learned how to write. Seems about right. Senior. I hardly know her. Exactly, man. I don't even know who this senior is. Okay, next quote. It says seniors Or memories I hold to keep shape. Well, memories I hold to keep safe by 5 seconds of summer. Hold on, guys. I have to clear my throat so many times. I'm sorry. Next quote. One often meets his destiny on the road he takes to avoid it, by Master Uguay. Next quote. USA is winning the 2026 World Cup. Maybe, possibly. Bro, we were the first ones to lose the World Cup, in like last year, I think, yeah, which is crazy. Okay, next quote. Turning the page. Okay, first or next quote. I learned more from TikTok than this year. Wait, hold on. I learned more from TikTok this year than school. I learned a lot from online than school, if I'm being completely honest. It's crazy. This one is a timestamp from the originals in season 3, episode 9, timestamp 26 minutes and 15 seconds. Next quote. I love butterflies. They fly. Now it's my turn to fly. Yeah, I love that. Our next quote is, dire lip gloss and some strong boundaries was all I ever needed. Seems about right. Our next quote is, thanks for 4 years I'll never get back. Yeah, seems about right again. Okay, next quote. Decisions that I made here were not made by logic, but by emotion. I think a lot of situations or a lot of decisions that you made in high school is literally all about emotions. At least most of them. Next quote. I did this last minute too. Nice. Next quote. Strength is the only thing that matters in this world. Everything else is just a delusion for the weak, by Vegeta. Wow, some of these are just hard-hitting quotes. It's funny. Next quote. Thanks, Mom and Dad. I couldn't have done it without you. Oh my god, that's so cute. I love that. I like how you're putting your parents in your senior quote. That's really cute. Next quote. Just stop, you're crying. Have the time of your life. Exactly, man. Go out there and go do your life. Go live your life. I love that. Okay, I bet real Mountain Dew tastes nothing like the soda. See, yeah, I think so. I'm not actually funny. I'm just really mean and people think I'm joking. Your smile says it all. Your smile looks like you're a serial killer. That's funny. Okay, next quote. See, kids, I told you your dad was sexy in high school. What? That's funny, man. Guys, look at your dad in the yearbook. I told you guys he was sexy in high school and he still is. That's funny. Okay, next quote. We're finally on the field. We've had quite a run. Immigrants, we got the job done, by Hamilton. That's interesting. Next quote. I'm gonna be the president in the future, so get my number before it's too late. I'm gonna vote you for president because you look amazing, man. And I actually knew who this person was too, and you're amazing. Next quote. I ain't a kid no more. We'll never be those kids again, by Frank Ocean. Sad reality, but it's true. Next quote. Your future is only as good as the work you put into it. Yeah, all the work and hard work you put into your future is gonna be the best amazing outcome. Next quote. Curiosity is what keeps us going. I know we'll be okay. All of you guys are gonna be okay, even if you're figuring things out. That's fine. If you're figuring things out, it's not too late, Our next quote. We got so familiar spending each day of the year. White Ferrari, good times. Yeah. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I really like that. life getting out dreams. People told me to slow my roll by Kid Cudi. Next quote. Failure is the only opportunity to begin again, only this time more wisely by Uncle Ira. And then my senior quote, bless your soul. Yup. Okay. Next quote. Does this mean I literally just bought Ratatouille for nothing by Noah Satchip? Or, I can't pronounce that. I'm pretty sure it's spelled Sachnap. Shanap. I can't pronounce that. I'm bad with names, man. Next quote. Remember that you have no significance and will be forgotten one day, so do what excites you. Life is too short for making excuses. Exactly, man. Like, no one's gonna remember you in like the next 200 years, so like everyone's gonna forget. So like, don't like step out of your comfort zone and do whatever you want. You know, I love that. Next quote: if you can't dazzle with them with brilliance, baffle them with bull by W.C. Fields. Yeah, I love that one. Our next quote: and remember with the little rusties in the sand, I'm on a log. You two could look like me. Ka-chow. From the movie Cars. Okay, I love that one, man. Next quote. People don't think it, but like it be, but I do, by T-Pain. Next quote. There's no time where I feel like I will fall off. I feel like I will always last, by Triple Reed. Yeah. Okay, next quote. Our music will continue to save your life, I promise, by Sia Shankman. Yeah. Our next quote. The way she goes. Okay. Our next quote. You have to be sorry for living and growing up, by Harry Styles. Yeah, I love this one, and I think I read this one previously too. I want to see how many pages we have left. Okay, we have 3 pages, so I think we can do it. Okay, our next quote. This one I think is also a Bible verse, but it says Isaiah Bible verse 60:22. When the time is right, the world, will make it happen. I can't read Roman numerals, so I don't know what that says, but it's like a W with 3 L's. Or W-I and then L-L. I don't know what number that is, but I don't know how to read Roman numerals. I'm sorry. I sincerely apologize for that. Okay, next quote. Some endings become better beginnings. Yeah. I've always made the impossible possible. Exactly. Always make the impossible possible. That's the goal. I copied this too. I'm sure you did. Okay, next quote. You know, I've realized that I'm probably just perfect and it's everybody else around me that's got issues, by Scott Disick. Yeah, everybody else got issues, but I'm the only one that's normal here. That's funny. Okay, next quote. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and hope, by Jeremiah, Bible verse 29:11. Next quote. Some people are simply better than others, by Blair Waldorf. Okay, next quote. Honestly, I didn't expect half of us to make it this far. I didn't either, man. It's crazy how far everyone has come. Next quote. I put my grades up for adoption because I couldn't raise them. That's funny. Next quote. Just look at me. God is too creative. Exactly, man. God made you, so God is very creative at everything, man. It's amazing. I inspire myself. Hashtag girl boss. Everyone should inspire themselves, man. It's crazy. Like, once you inspire yourself, that's a good thing. I love that. Okay. Next quote. Okay. I was hoping that my quote would make up for my picture, but I don't think that's possible. Seems about right. But hey, you do look amazing though. I don't know why you said that, but hey, your photo doesn't look that bad. Next thing. Hi, welcome to Chili's. Thank you. Okay, go with the wave. Yeah, everyone has to go with the wave, man. Dude, I don't even think. Okay, I think I have to make a part 3 later. Okay. Our next quote. Do now, ask for forgiveness later. Yeah. Next quote. I am a lot nicer than my walk in the face class, I promise. That's the quote. That's like the same quote that like somebody else put previously. That's funny. Next quote. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for believers in speech, in life, in love, and in purity. Yeah, I love that. Our next quote. Where was I? Okay. Life doesn't. This is actually one of my friends, but it says life doesn't change for the better by relying on chance. It changes through choice. Yeah, these ones are amazing quotes. I actually love all of these. Next quote. Would you rather be at peace with the world at war with yourself or at war with the world at peace with yourself? Nipsey by Nipsey Hussle. That one's a difficult choice. Wow. That one is crazy. Okay. Next quote. Was barely here, but I guess we graduate. Yeah. I mean, I was barely at this school too, because like I did 3 years at my old school and then I did like a full year here. So it's crazy that, I transferred schools like at the end of my junior year and then I did my senior year here. I kind of wish I did my senior year at my old school because I missed my friends. I missed all of them. But also, I'm glad that I moved here because, like, I made new friends, and, everything is amazing here. And people were stupid at my old school. But over here, not a lot of people are stupid. Like, a lot of people didn't make fun of me for who I was, so I like that. Okay. Next quote. Keep moving forward. Yeah, keep on moving forward. Okay. Our next quote. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who mistreat you. By Luke, Bible verse 6:28. And I think I'm going to end this video over here. Yeah, I think I'm going to end this video right here. Stay tuned for part 3. But anyways, I hope you have a good day, evening, afternoon, or night, whenever you're watching this video. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'll see you guys in the next video.